And the rest of it, I don't know if I'm going to do the white like that. I might clip them and arrange them. Stop. I haven't made up my mind yet. And I do love the dusty pink. Hi, Tori. Um, it's like a mauve, right? And I wasn't gonna get it, but I really like it. Maybe a crown. I don't know. I don't. Well, so here's the thing. Like, the topics are gonna change so much, y'all. That does villain fit? Hi, Chrissy. You know, I don't know if it fits. So, a coffee cup. I was gonna do get your coffee, but I don't know. So like I'm kind of stuck, and that's what's stopping me from progressing. I was gonna go to a sign company today, and then villain stays in the flowers, y'all. Hey, she stays. I know. I've been thinking about it. Hi, Scoops. I know. Listen, do you know when we were in public, right? I was telling, hi, Meepers, how are you? I was telling Psycho Bunny that can you stop calling me villain in public, right? Like, because I answered a villain here, but not really like in public. Thanks, Lynn. Real quick, there seems to be some confusion, and I know, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. She wants to be in the flowers at all times. Thank you, Lynn. Real quick, I know there was some confusion and partially my bad, y'all. I didn't mean to turn the preview on for subs, okay? I want to do sub-only lives because it's hard for me to keep up sometimes, and people don't deserve that, right? See? Hi, Vicky. Ma'am. Ma'am. This is gonna be fun. Hi, Roddy Lover. So it was my own fault. I forgot to turn the preview off. I don't want more subs. I want to give the people that I already have access. That was the point. It wasn't. I don't know why people have this idea that like I need the internet for money. It's super weird though. It's strange to me. You know. I'm telling you, that's what she's doing. Can you see her? Ma'am. Billy. Billy. Hey. She was chewing on them yesterday because I had it down so I could put the stand together. She was chewing on the zip ties. I know, it's great. Listen, I spend $30 a day on coffee. Okay? The internet can't even support my coffee habit. So, like, it's just really weird to me. Yeah, she's into everything. Hi, Scruples. Thanks, Shelly. I keep telling her, yeah. He asked me, I got to take this off today. And that's, so this stuff really, hi, Rose, this stuff really accelerates healing, right? When I took it off, I don't even care. Hi, Staging. I did. I could just need to keep the cat out of it. And I'm nowhere near done. By all means. She's fucking spiraling, huh? Did she tell you yet that you're AI? That she I look great. She said my face isn't my face. Hi. No, Vicky, you want to help me find one that I love? Hi, Grace. You know? Yeah, it's not my face. It's not. Sorry to disappoint you. Wild. It's crazy. I don't know. She's a weirdo. No. Hi, Pal. Yeah, I'm talking and I'm getting distracted from doing what I'm doing. But it's not easy to cut all the things off. And I didn't even know. How about this? Yeah, I got one. How about this? Hi, Lady Di. I didn't even know I needed one of these things. Okay? I went to Michael's yesterday because I had no idea. I completely underestimated how many flowers I would need. Okay, Carrie, it's in the works. Not such a good thing for Mr. Welding Salesman, you know. Old Money's got a loud voice on this app. Can we call him John now? Yep. Yeah. I sent him a message the other day. We spoke about it. So that's gonna be a little, if you know what I mean. Hi CJ, and Spanish Dad is gonna hop on too. I know a lot. I was actually answering my comments while I was dealing with the lack of Wi-Fi, and people like, who's Spanish Dad? Spanish Dad is my bestie, Poppy, otherwise known as Poppy. He also owns my merch company, and he used to do this type of, hi Aaron. Thank you, Nacho. He used to do my type of content called VNNs. He stopped doing them about I want to say a year ago, about that. Hi Waffles Boy, I hope you're doing all right. So and once in a while I beg him, come back. But we've been talking about this one specifically, and he said, and then he tagged me in the video, so I'm guessing that he's gonna take he said VNNs are coming back. I don't know if he'll do them. We also talked for a long time. What up, John? We also talked for a long time about a podcast, right? And I think that we're gonna do something with that. I haven't made up my mind what I'm doing really yet, because really I have so many different, hi Nikki, so many different directions I could go in, different topics. I do know that I've spoke to two of my friends that are kind of in the legal field, if you will, and we were going to like once a month, because I don't think that they could tolerate me every week. We're gonna do like a, hi Lumpy Pillow, thank you. We're gonna do like a, hi Lynn, a case, like a social media case. You need to talk to me. Facebook, oh, my DMs are so bad right now. It's so bad. But I will. Is it important? Hi Kim, how are you? We're just clipping flower stems, you know. Yeah, I just want to move on from this type of stuff. Even the welding salesman, like I might crack jokes, you know. What up, Sue? I might make, you know, like Gabby last night. Girl. It's crazy to me how people don't realize that. Listen, I've been in his comments. I'm surprised he ain't blocked me yet, but he hasn't. Hi. Forgot what I was gonna say now. I forgot what I was saying. This is why I lose folk, Gabby. Yeah, I made that video last night. It blows my mind how people don't understand. Hi, Flicka. Hi, CJ. First Amendment, right? In a court of law, nothing will supersede our amendment rights, right? Meaning, I don't go over on Gabby's page, hi Sean, and leave comments. I don't call her. I don't text her. I don't do any of that, right? That is harassment, okay? I am very stern about staying out of there. Don't go in there. Don't comment, right? That's why. And I know that people don't seem to understand that just because people are talking about your shitty behavior on the internet, that does not mean that it's illegal. And it seems that Gabby doesn't understand that, even though she's continued to lose, hi Stevie, in court, right? Because you're never going to, I don't believe in calling and ordering shit to people's houses, not my cup of tea, right? That kind of stuff can be seen as harassment, right? So I typically don't surround myself with people that do that kind of thing, because I understand the laws. Also, Miss Lori Jones, babe, don't you worry about Naked Butterfly's phone, okay? Don't you worry about it. Hi, girls, mom. All right? Don't worry about it. You woke up those statues yet, or you're too busy plagiarizing other people's work? Again. I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't agree with that stuff, and I especially don't agree with that stuff when other people get the blame for it. I'm not a fan of that. I also like, yeah, it's hilarious. I also really feel like you're gonna have a really difficult time trying to tie me to any of that behavior when I 110% always say stay out of there. You know? It's almost like I give y'all all the answers you need and you still can't pass the test. Quit it. Quit it. She's into fucking everything, y'all. Yeah, I know. Right. You're never gonna find a place where I condone that type of behavior. It's never gonna happen. Hi, Birdie. How are you? Do I? Oh, my mod's back. I feel like I fixed you the other day. What up, Nikki?
Hi.
Hi.
I won't take your time. I just wanted to mention I got a message, and this person was telling me that apparently Reaper is going to make a video about unaliving awareness that has to do with Naked Butterfly. I'm not happy about that because that's why. I'm not too happy about that. That is not what happened. I don't agree with that at all, and I'm pissed
100%.
off.
So I tried to be a little cryptic because I've tried to. We don't know what happened, y'all, right?
Exactly.
So for the people that are saying it was this or that, right? Also, I know I touched on it a bit yesterday, and I'm really trying not to put out all of the information, but I promise you that I know there are people that are like, an autopsy can't be done in 2 days. Y'all need to educate yourself, okay? Because depending on how big that area is, it can absolutely be done in 2 days. What won't be done is the cause of death, the official cause of death, right? That's going to take some time because they got to wait for testing to come back and stuff like that. But I tried to limit that when I heard that it was being done. I tried to go to people and say, hey, you know, I know that it was done. I know that the autopsy was done. She is in the process actually of being cremated so that she doesn't have to sit in a morgue, which is the right thing to do.
Right.
I tried to ask that person that was spreading that information to not do that because they're, thank you. Exactly, Lally. The autopsy can be done, but that doesn't mean that they'll have a definitive cause of death, right?
Yeah.
Certain testing has to be done. And just for me, I really don't think that anybody should be speculating and
No.
especially people that did not have any connection to her should be speaking on that at all. They should just
I agree.
Yeah.
Like I'm pissed off because that all of us creators talked about, even members, subscribers, followers, whatever, we all discussed that should not be a topic. It's no one's business. The family deserves to grieve. Like
I agree.
Stop.
And I've tried I've tried. I have been in touch. Hi, Cupcake. I've been in touch with her oldest daughter, and they are around, right? And I think that people should give them more decorum, right?
Yeah.
Nobody knows what happened as of right now, right? She did have some serious underlying health concerns, and that was visible in an autopsy. But for anybody to be saying they know the cause of death right now, you don't. I promise you don't. Because
No.
I would know. I spoke to her family and said, you know, just keep us updated because we'd like to send flowers and stuff. And they said that they were looking at September for a memorial.
Okay.
And she just said she'll keep me updated. They're going through a lot as well, and they shouldn't have to feel like the internet it's not right, you know.
No, it's
I
not.
don't
It
even
really
want
isn't.
talking about it, and I have contact with her family. It's just not fair.
No.
And people should have more, like, if it was y'all, well, just think about it. If it were y'all, you wouldn't want somebody to do that, right?
Absolutely not. Especially when you don't even know the person. You're
Exactly.
just doing it because you think, what, it's a fucking trend? Like that's what's hip right now? I don't think so. That's not gonna fly with me.
I have a lot of opinions in that department.
Yeah.
I'm not her, so I'm not going to sit here and talk about her. But it's
Yeah.
not right. It's not right.
I agree.
The only time I talk about it is to straighten something out.
Right.
But I do think, aside from them, I'm sorry, y'all, I wasn't paying attention. Aside from Memorial, like your life, right?
Yeah.
Aside from that, I think that it should be left alone.
I agree. That memorial, that's it for me. That was all about Naked Butterfly, and that's it. It's time to let her rest in peace. That's
I
all I
agree.
wanted to do.
I agree.
The only reason why, if I hear her being brought up or talked about, like what Lori's doing, yeah, I'm going to snap back. Just with her, though.
You know,
That's all I
feel
care about
like,
right now.
I know I said this before, but if there was like a list of people that should not be speaking about Naked Butterfly, Lori would
Yeah.
be like negative 62.
Right. Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
just real. It just really goes to show you how vile she is. She
Yeah.
should not be speaking on her. She shouldn't worry about where her phone is either.
Yeah, she's going crazy about that, huh?
Yeah,
Wonder
seems like
why. Hmm.
I can promise you that it's where it's supposed to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know that people are running their mouth about Lisa Richard has a petition, right? Lisa
Yes.
has a petition and nothing's been done. Lisa Richard didn't just bully somebody that passed away. It's a big
Yeah.
difference here, right? In both ends, you got to remember that Naked Butterfly also had gone to the police about Lori,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
So there's some negligence in the department there as well. I think that it would be better for people to not speculate and just understand that when we can give more information, we will. We
Yeah.
understand that there are people that want that information. Just right now isn't the time.
No, just we need everyone just,
Right. And
let her rest.
there's really not much to even give, right? The
No,
autopsy was
it's none
done.
of our business.
Right.
Like I'm pissed. I can't believe that she's going to do that. Anyone to do that. You
Yeah.
just don't speculate. I don't care who it is. Just don't.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I don't watch her, so
Same. I was just informed like an hour ago.
yeah, I
I
don't
said I need to talk to you, and this was it. And I thought, you know what? I'm just
Do
gonna.
you talk to her?
No, I was told by another creator. I don't know if she wanted me to say or not, so I'm
you're
not.
good.
But
I don't and won't.
me neither, and I won't either. Absolutely not.
So here's the thing, right? I know I was talking to somebody last night about something else that she was doing, so let me take this time to clear that up as well. Nookie is not monetized on any platform, not TikTok, not YouTube, no platform. Okay,
No, he's
he
not.
does not take a single penny for any work that he does. He legitimately, him and Kai both not monetized on TikTok or YouTube. Lisa is not monetized on TikTok. Therefore, Lisa is not making any money other than what she is scamming, and people are
Yeah.
sending it to her. Okay. Also, Nookie, sorry. Hi, Hello Kitty girl. I know I've said this before, but I will continue to say it. I offered to pay Nookie for the overlays that he made me, the overlays for the Victoria series. And I offered to pay him. He does not even have a payment app. He would not take money from me. And I tried to pay him. He's not monetized. Nothing. I
Yeah.
tried to send him a fucking t-shirt. He wouldn't even take it. It was his design on the thing. he wouldn't even take it.
Oh, wow.
He takes nothing from anybody. So it's just not right, right? Like, you can't say these things about people and then when it comes back, right? You're not drama. But you said these things. So you know, it's just my opinion. I don't think that anybody should be, you know,
I agree. It's frustrating. It really is.
It is.
I'm not sure if I can do anything about it. I'm just speaking publicly, so hopefully that's enough for me.
I'm sure it'll get back to her, right?
That's what I'm thinking, and I'm hoping. Please, if you hear this, Reaper, please don't do this. Please, I'm begging you, don't do this.
And here's the thing. I don't think that she's a bad person.
Yeah.
I don't think that. So I'm sure that if somebody just said politely, you know, it's really not. Listen, Mindy, I need screenshots of Mindy in here. You don't know what you're talking about.
No, this bullshit here with this villain's a liar.
Listen, she is obsessed.
I see that.
You're never gonna be me, Mindy, baby. Sorry. Maybe try taking like more of your like medication or something. She is, Teresa. Yes, thank you, sports mom.
And Teresa's not monetized either.
Right, there are a lot of people.
Yeah, she's not monetized.
Oh, did she say she was monetized too?
Who, Teresa? No.
Oh, I was confused.
No, I'm just saying she's not monetized. The reason why I said that is because you brought up Kai and Nookie, and I see that Teresa's in here, so I was just saying, yeah, Teresa's neither.
You're good. I know you're not. When people, and honestly, I'll be honest, I've been I'm monetized on TikTok maybe about a year, could be about a year. I think that I've made maybe $60 in that entire time.
Yeah, you don't make much at all.
You don't make shit.
You literally make sense. Like, make sense here.
Not unless you're constantly creating content, right?
Yeah, like
no life and constantly creating content, or have a really huge platform, right? Yeah. Exactly. Not just that, but I think that people, I give back to my supporters.
Yeah.
Okay? Thank you. That's the funny thing about it all, okay? Is that these people have no idea, but guess who does? My supporters do.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what they say.
I agree. That's what matters.
I don't know who made up. I can't read that. It moved too fast. Hi, Smart Fat. How are you? I hope that I don't think that if she hears you, you know, that she would do it, you know?
Yeah, I hope so.
Right. I think that that's all is needed is somebody. Okay. I don't see her doing something like that, you know?
Yeah.
And nobody, you know, I know it's really difficult for people to say, honestly, but like, just try to put yourself in somebody else's shoes, you know? Right. And if it was your family, you wouldn't want that done.
No, not at all.
Right?
Not at
So
all.
like, let's just leave it be. I know that her older daughter was saying that she was gonna be taking a break, and that's understandable, you know. I'm sure that.
All right, I won't keep you. I didn't know if you knew or not, and you have a bigger platform than I on here.
No, you're good.
I was hoping
I would email her. She'll listen. I don't think that she would do that. If somebody is specifically asking, you know, I don't know that she would. I don't think she would do that. I don't think. Obviously, I don't know for sure, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will. I'm going to go back down to the comments.
No problem.
Thanks for listening.
Have a good day. Y'all, this is like, my hands is going to get cramps. You know how to drop, Nikki, or no?
Nope.
Hold on. I got you.
Oh, I got it.
You got it? Hi, Miracles. How are you? Listen, there's always, I do, Tracy, you ain't wrong. There's always going to be people that do things with different motives, right? Always. You can't stop that. There's no way. Hi, Lip Smacker. What up, Squishy? There's no way to stop that. People are different. People are going to do different things and be into different things. There's not much that anybody could do about it. It's you just gotta, and I know that the people, I don't know how I could word this. I know that people don't necessarily understand, right? But I've been doing this for so long that things don't affect me like that, right? I don't give a shit what people like Mindy say. I don't like what? What do I think of the recent Gabby things? Elaborate. I haven't been doing much there. I did post a video yesterday just because I want her to understand that she legitimately has no idea what she's talking about. Now, don't get me wrong. Hi, grandbabies. Don't get me wrong, right? I'm sure that there are people that text her. I'm sure that there are people that call her and nonstop in her comments. I'm sure that that's the case, but it's not anybody she thinks it is. You understand? Hi, Simply Me. Does that make sense? Like, because she tries to pin it on certain people, you know what, and it's never going to be us. We don't do things like that. Ever. Ever. I will say this. If there is a safety plan and she is intentionally ignoring it and coming on the internet, it won't be long, right? When CPS gives people a safety plan, it should be followed to the T, okay? And if you don't, they will enforce. They will. But again, I'm not sure the specifics. I talked about it briefly in a live last week. Thank you, Do. Just because I don't feel like certain details should have been brought to the internet. That's just my opinion. And unfortunately, guess what? Nobody gives a shit, right? People just do what they're gonna do anyway. So it is what it is. I just think that, hold on, what? Wow. Are you guys trying to get in the box? Because there's a ton of them. Comment if you want in the box so I could let you up, or is it just people hitting by accident? It sure is, Joni. And I think that, oh, you're good. Oh, Ashley, you miss a day and you miss a fucking, oof. Thank you. Long lost. I almost said your real name. Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. I won't battle. That's not my thing. Thanks, Squishy. Right. I know. Do I feel like it's fake? What up, Spana? I don't know. Wait, what? Why would I be in what? Live. It always works that way. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I apologize. I don't pay attention like that, y'all. Hold on. No, hold on. I'm sorry. I apologize. Villain 68 went in. I don't know what that means. I don't know who Villain 68 is. I don't know. Y'all, I've been ignoring a lot of my, I'm sorry. I'm working on it, y'all. Okay. Right. And I'm sorry, 3Zima. It's the way it goes, you know. How are the kitties? They're good. They're getting, the kitten is getting into all of my flowers, but Justice for Naked Butterfly, how are you? Hi, Tiffany. Thanks, my twin. Yeah, I've been playing with it, y'all. Did I get the dark ones? No. Hi, Pity Paws. What up, bro? Because they didn't have the ones that I wanted, which I want roses or, oh, I got it. 3Zima. There is legitimately an entire generation that is raising their grandkids. She is an unruly teen. She is all up in it. All up in it. She is, where'd she go? I don't know where she went. Oh, she's over there. Oh, you're good. How you doing? There's been something up with the notifications lately. But I was doing, karma never fails. Ever. Ever. Right? And that's what blows my mind is that, thanks, Aaron. They always think that, like, that's what I will never understand, y'all. Hi, Cindy Lou. Is how they always think they're going to get away with it. Right? That's what blows my mind. Like, they think that they're going to be the ones to get away with it. And it never works. You might be right, Liz. You might be right. Y'all see a lot more. Hi, Kick Rocks. Y'all see a lot more than I do because I don't really scroll through TikTok, right? It's unfortunate, right? That's what's crazy to me, to be honest. And clearly she's discovered Chat GPT, right? But I'm telling you, Kaylin, it's gonna be rough. Here's the thing. You can't blame people for things that they're not doing in a court of law, right? You have to have proof. And she's never going to have proof that it's us, meaning when I say us, I mean the cult leaders, right? Because it's not stuff that we do. So, Gabby seems to think that, that people telling the truth about her or posting videos about her is against the law. It's not. It's not. And also, thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate you. Hi, Deacon. Miss Lori Jones should understand that text messages are not admissible in a court of law unless you have a corroborating party. Now, because I understand that Lori has a second grade education, right? I know that she says, I don't know what she's talking about, plotting or any of that. Also, I know how the picture situation went, so she's lying about the way it went publicly. All right. On top of that, let me elaborate as far as the text messages. Let's just say, Lily Grace, you're right. Let's just say that Naked Butterfly gave her screenshots. Okay. In order for those screenshots to be worth a damn, you'd need Naked Butterfly. Or the person she was speaking to. So, yeah, isn't it crazy that she couldn't even spell it? Y'all, I know that some people, hi Jeffro, I know that some people don't understand, but I legitimately laugh at these people. Like, you have a second grade education, you can't afford to wipe your own ass, and you think I give a single fuck what you're talking about? I don't. I promise you I don't. I promise you I don't. I promise you that I just laugh about it. I do. I just keep laughing. Shelly, I'm telling you, grandbabies, it's hilarious to me. It really is. I don't know about pity because I don't really watch Lori, but Lori, do you know how ridiculous you look? I gave you a chance for a free vacation. All you had to do was get on a flight. So what's your excuse for that? For not getting on the flight? All expenses paid, babe. What are you waiting for? Oh my goodness. So crazy. So crazy. She's a weak, cowardly bitch, you know? Liz, I don't sponsor anymore because technically I don't work I don't know, that's right. Well, I'll talk to you privately. It's not done yet, Kim. I'm working on it. I'm clipping all of the things off of, the back of the flower. I gotta clip them all off. It's taking me a while because, isn't it wild to watch? I was talking to somebody about that the other day because I never realized how many people, I never realized how many people were like non-self-aware. Like who was I talking to about that? Hi, allegedly. I was like, I never knew that there was so many non-self-aware people until I got on TikTok. I never knew that was the thing. Hi, Lindsay Lou. Like I never knew that people could be so far fucking removed from, and do you know, listen, she ain't coming. She's a weak bitch. Why though, SSR? Why? That's up. Hi, Kit Kat. I hope you're feeling all right. That's how I am. Like, I really want to know the why, you know? Couldn't be me. Are they not up? Hold on. I'll get him in here. They were supposed to be up on Wednesday. And that's another thing. Spanish Dad does work a full-time job as well. So I'll ask him. Liz, I don't know. You know what blows my mind is that they always get caught. That's what's crazy to me. They always get caught, but they fucking continue to lie. You're not good at it. Listen, it's wild to me. Spanish Dad. Hi, Nanny of 8. How are you? But like, that's me either. Me either. It's like, babe, don't even get me started. What up, shower girl? But that's okay, Tisa. But that's it's a polo bear hat. Thank you. We'll talk about it. All right. I didn't say half breed. I said whatever the fuck. Right. Breed doesn't have an R. Right. Continuing to lie. Bang. Out comes the video. And then everybody heard it, right? Everybody heard it. So she twisted to thinking that she meant inbred. Hey, Lori, you know what, like, fucking your cousin would be? Do you understand that? I also, really quick, I hate that she tokenizes in trying to explain that she's not racist. You know, the person that says, I can't be racist, I have a black friend. That's Lori Jones. Hi, Philly Born, how are you? And that doesn't mean that you're not racist. You know? I'm not going to get into it all, but the other day, it was sub only. There is a book called White Fragility. Great book. Great book. I know it might not be something Lori can, it might not be something that she can read. Awesome book. It was a really awesome book. And I was also on sub only. If you are white, okay, you people have to understand that it's literally ingrained in who we are, okay? So if you're not actively working against being racist, there's microaggressions. Lori is racist. That wasn't the first, that wasn't the second, that wasn't even the third time that she was racist, okay? And it's wild to me that because she's so fucking stupid, right? She's so dumb that she thinks everybody else is that dumb. Hi, Shani. Oh, you're good. Right. It's weird to me. It's weird. And like, okay, so what? I'm telling you, I'm same, right? It is important. You're absolutely right. And you know what? It's the people that lie to her, gaslight her, right? Those are the people that are the problem. Because I promise you that if her friends were like, this is a fucking problem and you need to change or I'm walking away, and she was fucking left completely alone, maybe then she would get how gross it is. But because these people stroke their fucking ego, okay? They don't think what they're doing is wrong. Because the people that sit in the chat enable. They sure do. If that girl was left, thank you, if that girl was left all the way alone and told about herself, right? She might be uncomfortable enough to change. Thank you, Marla. I agree, beautiful. I agree. You're not gonna, I am 100%, I'm gonna agree with that. As a matter of fact, I think that they're more of a problem. They are. They're so comfortable. They're so comfortable. They're pink shorts. Hi, beach girl. Here's the thing. I would even go as far to say that they're worse. Because if not for people like them, those people might not be as big a piece of shits as they are. So I don't have nothing for the fucking supporters either. Because for what? For what? Why are you abandoning what's right and wrong to fucking sit in that chat and lie to her, okay? Because you're lying. crazy. Also, while we're talking about that fucking train wreck, Lori, you don't have any cases on anybody, okay? Just so you know. You might be the one in trouble, though. I wonder, you think she read into those statutes yet, y'all? I wonder. They're good. They're about to be moving. Hi, Supermom Nana. Listen, sis, I give up, There comes a point in time. Yeah, Lori doesn't have, I promise you. Listen to me, guys. Hi, Roxy. If something is illegal or wrong, I just don't do it. I know, foreign concept, right? It's the flower. I'm taking the flowers apart so I could put them on the wall. It's really that simple. So I don't understand why these people think that they have any type, hi Patty, of legal anything when it's just that fucking simple. If it's illegal, I don't do it. Duh. Hello. It's wild to me. So DB, I don't want to get into specifics about it. What I will say is that, hi Valley Girl, what I will say is this, right? Thank you, Becky, there are statutes that I would have to, that law enforcement, would have to, understand in order for anybody to be charged, right? I am doing my absolute best. Hi, TikTok Tracy. How are you? To make sure that I find exactly what I need to fit that statute. Does that make sense? Hi, Give a Talk. How are you? Right? Now, that doesn't mean that something will be done about it, right? Hi, Janelle. But it won't be for lack of trying, if that makes sense. Hi, Heather. Yeah, she's gross, dude. Just vile. I found some comments. Thank you, Lynn. Hi, Lemon. How are you? I found some comments that Naked Butterfly left on my YouTube. I don't know, the other day. It was sad. Hi, Alex. How are you? Sorry, I'm trying to get the flowers cut, so I'm like all over the place. I don't know what that's talking about. I would assume that that's talking about Lori's comments. There was something else that I just wanted to say, and I forgot. Truth doesn't need defending, period. Thank you, Valley Girl. I was just going to say, same. Hello, Kitty Girl. Same. Also, I don't know why people are continuing to be confused about the Smile fundraiser. Do I need to spell it out? Fundraising has not begun for the Smile fundraiser. You understand? There are things that I need in place, both legally to protect myself, okay? And she has to give me a number. I don't know what I need. Therefore, how can I fundraise? Does that make sense to y'all? Why would I fundraise if I don't know the target amount? Does that make sense? Do you understand? Or no? It's fucking crazy to me that people are so, dumb. Dumb. I said what I said. Dumb. Right. There's nothing I have. Pity pause. People just don't listen. It doesn't make sense for me. Right. So here's the thing. Once she comes, she will contact me once she has, I don't know, two of a kind, willful ignorance. She was going to get the consultations and have all the estimates written up so that she could send it to me. And then, hi Sandy, and then I will go from there. Right, I have to know the amount. I mean, because it's different for everybody. Everybody is different. Everybody's situation will be different. So it is not much I could do. I think that she was live for a few days the other day, but it wasn't on purpose. I don't know, to be honest. I know she's been fucking, I know her phone has to be blowing off steam from the amount of chat GPT she's using. You know, chat GPT told Gabby to take a break. It's so fucking over it. It's crazy. Yeah, she's a fucking, listen, that one is, oh my god, y'all. Did y'all see her? What about, she wants to be a live streamer. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? You couldn't do it. I'll be the first to tell you. Thank you, Amber. You don't have what it takes. How about that? But I find it really fucking weird that people want to call me vile, etc. All these things. Granny Gang Gang, you got the money for me to sue you, by the way. So, take it easy. But you'll never, anybody ever, where are my OGs at? I know there's a couple of you in the chat. Anybody ever hear me say a slur? Has anybody ever heard a derogatory term come out of my mouth once? Imagine that. So, in my opinion, if you've been live and said a slur like that, you shouldn't be talking about anybody being vile. I'm telling you. No, it's not. No, it will never happen. Because it shouldn't be said. Offensive language shouldn't be used. Stop. Yeah, and that's another thing that's crazy is that people don't understand. Somebody said something in my comments the other day. Oh, Shauna. She said something, and I was like, aren't y'all crazy? Like, isn't it crazy? Aren't y'all tired of hearing the same shit? Because I would be tired of hearing it. And that's what's crazy is that these people don't understand that my people don't change every 6 months. Like, what? It's crazy to me. Like, there are people that, like, I've been friends with Lily Grace since damn near the beginning. Or really fucking close to it. No, I don't agree with slurs being used. For any reason, really. But, like, so I don't understand. Most of my mods have been with me for almost 5 years. So, like, my shit don't shuffle like that. And, like, it blows my mind, honestly, how they always think that they're going to be the ones to affect me. Always. Always. It's wild to me. It's crazy that they just bring up the same shit because there's nothing to talk about. And that's what's crazy to me is they're not even self-aware enough to figure that out. Weird, you know. Yes, and I still have a decent amount left. It's crazy. It is weird. I would listen. It will never be me. I'm gonna text you, Lily Grace, because you are gonna fucking die, dude. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Hi. And that's the thing. Like, listen, y'all. If there was something to find, okay, it would have come out long ago. I'm telling you. It would have come out years ago. On top of that, right, the last time the people tried this, they had my ex. You mean to tell me that a man that I was with for 8 years didn't have one secret to affect me? Not one? Because that's wild. That's wild. I would think that there would be a secret. No? Nobody thinks like that? Nobody? Because that's weird. I don't know. I don't like to waste my time, you know? I can't see that. On to, wait, did I miss that? I know, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, well, but why am I making you nervous? I'm doing fine. I'm not really close to it. You should have seen me cutting the pipe. Because that thing, this thing, y'all. This thing's fucking, this thing's fucking sharp, dude. You should have seen me. Listen, I don't give a fuck if TikTok goes tomorrow. I don't. This, you should have seen me cutting this with the pipe. Cause this, right? This thing, these pipes, the PVC pipes, I had to cut them. With this, okay? Let me tell you how sharp this thing is. And now, I just have no use for it. It'll just sit there. Amber, I haven't even looked. Because I don't care. I have other, sorry, I want to close it. Yeah, I'm going to glue the flowers on. Tell most men. Keep Ryan away from that. She's been in and out, you know. You know that? You looked into it? What is it for? It cuts PVC pipe. You burn your hands? No, it's a glue gun. I'm gonna use a glue gun. Hi, Mickey Mouse fan. I missed that. I'm sorry. Listen, y'all. This is it for me. Once this goes, I'm good. Hi, Sherry. I hope you're doing all right today. There are other social media platforms that don't come with the shit that comes on this app. Hi, Jerry. Interesting. So I'm good. That's why I've been telling people for a while to start building over there. If they're content creators, I never seen shit that goes on this app in real life. And I lived in a fucking trap house, y'all. Okay? The people that I come across on this app, I ain't never seen anything like it in my life. I know. I was listening to it this morning. Right? It's crazy, right? So I don't care if it goes. I really don't. I do wonder what people that use it as an ATM, Janelle, period. That is a perfect, I say cesspool, but that works. That works. 100% works. You know, Purple, maybe if you go back years ago, right? Like in the very beginning when TikTok first, like when I first came on TikTok, I downloaded Favorited for Feisty. I did. I do have one. I don't really use that. I keep missing Feisty's lives because I have to keep all of my notifications silenced. I don't give a shit what Mindy says. I have to keep all my notifications silenced, otherwise my phone won't stop. So I leave everything silenced, and only certain people, you know, could get through. So I miss the notifications. Rainbow is a cool app. I'm not worried about that. I give them all away anyway. You know what I mean? Nookie posts them, I think. Doesn't Nookie post Feisty's favorited lives? Hi, Leadhead. How are you? Leadhead cracks me up. Leadhead is an OG. Leadhead been around a while. Hi, Annie. Yeah, he does, right? Because I could have sworn that's where I've seen him. I don't know. I don't know if he's done any recently, but I have seen him post them before. You like Favorited better? Hi, Amnesty. Yeah, I give them back. I don't like. I just give them back, and I don't really sit in lives anymore. But I always, hi Chuck, how are you? Um, I always, I recycle them. I don't pull them out. Oh, oh, I got you. So they haven't. Okay. Oh, really? See, I don't know. I don't know anything about. I have one, but I don't really plan on using it. I did post to Chuck. You just reminded me. Yesterday on my YouTube on my post tab, I did post another YouTube creator. Hi, Miss Crush. Posted vetted places to donate for Texas. So I reshared that. It's on my post tabs because I don't have the time right now to put together a wish list. I just don't have it. Hi, Samantha. How are you? I don't know what Neptune is. So no. Yeah, you reminded me because I know that you're down there. Can you come up? Sure. I'm not going to be much longer. I'm almost done. Lily Grace, text me so that, oh my goodness, y'all. There's so many. Did y'all mean to request? Oh, there's a lot of people in the box. Villain is a reference. What up, Joni?
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I
I'm
wanted
good.
to
What's
let
going
you know that I live in Texas and I work for HEB,
on?
and
Okay.
HEB has
Oh,
been
that's
doing a
right.
lot for the
Yeah,
people
you said
of
that.
Kerrville and the surrounding areas. So
Mhm.
if you guys also want to donate to that cause, you can go directly to heb.com
Mm.
and you can donate through there also.
One of my YouTube mods. I don't know. Y'all OGs might know. Um, Kendall, like the motor oil. She's
Mm.
yeah. It's rough. But and Valpel. Yeah, I shared and Joni, you said you work for them?
Yes, I work for HEB.
Yeah, I know that they're vetted because hi,
Yes.
Mama Tot posted maybe the day after or the second day after she posted and so she had done the research. I haven't had the time to
Right.
do it.
Right.
But I do know that that was mentioned in the last live that I talked about it. And it's heartbreaking, honestly. It's
It
so sad.
is. I think HEB actually, their whole convoy made it there before I think Red Cross made it there. So, but it's local. So,
It's unfortunate, and it
yeah.
breaks my heart. But it's just sad. And I've been seeing at 4:30 my contract expires. Stop.
Mm.
There's been a preacher's wife making some really fucking vile comments.
Yeah, I seen that going around. It's terrible.
I
It is
don't understand how people.
absolutely
Yeah,
vile.
gross. It's gross. It's disgusting. I just normally with situations like this, I would make a
Mm.
wish list and post it. I just I'm
Yeah.
slammed for time right now. I'm really
Right.
struggling
No, I get it.
keeping
You're
any
busy
kind
too.
of schedule, but I know that though I know that Mama Tot did the research, and I know that
Hmm.
the posts of the girl that I posted yesterday, she did the research. So
Hmm.
I just shared that. At least it's something,
Right.
you know.
Anyways, that's all I wanted to
No, you're
say.
good. I
Thanks for letting
appreciate
me
you.
up. Yeah,
If you
sure.
wanna, when you hop down, put the site in the comments, and one of the
Okay.
mods will pin it.
Yeah, I
That
definitely
that'll be
will.
perfect because there are people asking.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. It breaks my heart. It's like Mother Nature is so mad. I don't Cajun Navy too as well. Yeah, I know. Y'all. I really try not to get political. If a mod could pin that, I would appreciate it. Because it's so much right now, right? And I just feel like we're fucked. You know, I think that no matter which way you slice that cookie, we're fucked. I think that and just so we're clear, I hate them all equally. All politicians are terrible. It's not like I favor one over the other. I think that they all could be doing more. None of them do enough, and it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It's people have this like it's got to be polarizing, right? You're either this or this, and that's not true. It's like I could think that they're all equally shitty people. What up, Tech? How are you? It doesn't have to. I don't know. I think that something has to be done because it's just. I know. The petition is doing well, y'all. Remember, if you didn't sign it, it is on my post tabs. It's also posted to Reddit, her subreddit. Right. That's what I'm saying, Janelle. I feel like, I don't know. I'm getting into something I really don't try to talk about, but it's so frustrating because, I don't know. You know what I mean? Right. No, which please, I'm the same way. Yeah, wild, right? Lily, can you name one person that I've doxed? One. Just one. Anybody? The only time Lori's been doxed is when Lori posted her own phone number when she thought that she had receipts. Just one. Just one person. Yeah, myself. You're right. I don't do that. I think that the fucking shit that people come up with is so weird, you know, and like I got better things to do, you know. She doxed herself, thinking that she was doing something. But other than that, she stays saying that she's been doxed. I've never seen her doxed. No. I hope everything goes okay, Janelle. I'm gonna end soon anyway. Right, I don't understand it. She's screaming that she's been doxxed, but like, what are you talking about? I've never seen her be doxxed. The only time I've seen her be doxxed is when she put her phone number out. Remember that? Fucking dumb. Yo, people, I can't. Hi, Becca, how are you? I missed it, I'm sorry. I know, that's right. Listen, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Hi, Raquel, how are you? Yeah, I'm almost done getting all of the things clipped. And then I'm going to, but I really need to figure out the size of the sign because I'm gonna put the sign in the middle and I'm not gonna leave these here, I don't think. But behind the sign, I'm gonna put black roses. Don't do what? What'd I do? Oh, oh, listen. It's been a struggle. I'm telling you. It's been a struggle. What up, Kel? How are you doing? I'm about to end though. I was just live so that I could get these cut. And I'm pretty much done. Lumpy pillows, I know. I don't know what's going on with the notifications, but I know it's an issue because people are saying it a lot in my comments. But I didn't mean to. Any update? Her GoFundMe was ruled fraudulent. So we're going in the right direction. If you know what I mean. I will, lady. I have to go to a sign store because I was gonna order it. I wonder if I could show you from here. I was gonna order it online, but I'm really afraid that like it'll be my luck that it'll be my luck that I order it and then it's not what I want. Didn't I screenshot it? Hold on, y'all. There we go. Because it's expensive as fuck. It's probably like $400. I already spent $400 on flowers, right? So I think I'm gonna go and do it in person. You know what I mean? And then this is gonna be like an off-white, like a cream color, and I'm gonna put black roses behind it. That way it sticks out more. Yeah, it's like, I'll tell you right now how much it was. Because it's probably sitting in my cart. Hold on. Go back. Go back. I'm sorry, y'all. There's something up with the internet, and I don't know. I reset the modem. Hold on. 3:30. Hi, Hope. I'm about to end now. 3:30. But I'm afraid, right? No, it's gonna be like YouTube, because I was live and I watched the service drop. I reset the modem and everything. But I'm afraid, because it's my luck, that it'll come and then it will be wrong in some way, shape, or form, and then I'm fucked. So I really think that I'm gonna do it in person, like at a store, and then go from there. I don't know. I also want a new desk. Really? Look at how cute she is. Hold on, I'll show you. Ma'am. Look. Oh, what happened? You can't see. Hold on. She's legitimately laying, like, on her back, not paying me any fucking mind, living her best life. Ma'am. Villy. Ma'am. Yeah, she's not even paying any attention to me. She's just sitting. She's just lying there like that. I don't know where Finn is though. Finn might be in the I didn't go. Finn might be in the tree. She lays in the tree. Oh shoot. Are you coming to sentencing? Finn is good, but she just can't be bothered with her. She doesn't want, like, this morning I posted a picture on my YouTube thing, and that was the first time that they've laid together in ever. Like, legitimately ever. They're normally, like, they'll both sleep in the cat tree, but they'll be on different sides of it. Yeah, so, but it didn't last very long now. It didn't last long, so I can't. But it's progress. It's progress. Did she answer? Because I need to get that done. I want to get it done. Oh, no. Well, she's a kitten, right? So, like, I expect some of that. And Finn isn't old either. Finn is only... She'll be 5 in September. Villy. Come here. So, like, no, I know. But I wish that it would have... Now she's up. I'm trying to get her to come over here, but she's not coming. But Finn is very, like... What's the right word? Like, she likes quiet. She likes to be alone. Come here, Billy. Come here. Come here, it's okay. What are you doing? Come on. She just wants my bracelet. That's all she wants. What are you doing? Come here. But, like, while I'm sitting here and, like, I'll be doing something on my laptop at the desk, and she will legitimately lay next to me. What's the matter? What's the matter? Come here. Ugh. Come here. You getting big? Say hi. Say hi. What you doing? Y'all, she purrs so loud. Like, her whole body vibrates. What you doing? No flowers, though. Could we leave the flowers alone? No? No. Oh, really? I really thought, I'll be honest, like, I really thought that Finn would be better because she just got, like, she had to deal with the dogs. And I figured that the cat would be better than the dogs, you know? But I thought, like, when I got here, no, it's the bag. I was wrapping it up so she doesn't get in it. When I got to Florida, right? Right. No, she wants the bag. When I got to Florida, Finn was like, she wasn't the same. Like, she was like quiet. She hid a lot. So I figured she was depressed. I wasn't always going to get this cat. Does that make sense? It wasn't until I was like, huh, maybe she's lonely. So maybe I should get the cat. That it wasn't always the plan, you know? Yeah. Right. Maybe, but and then I figured like at night, the kitten is legit, she'll sleep on my face. So then I figured the Finn was like kind of jealous. What are you doing, ma'am? You know? And come here. But she purrs so loud. You see what you see? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you going to do now? Hi. I'm about to end. Oh, listen. I can't, I don't want to say too much publicly because, are they okay alone? Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. They're not the issue. Yeah. I could talk to you privately, but the GoFundMe was ruled fraudulent, and that's a good thing, if you know what I mean. Certain situations suck, but it is what it is. I didn't do it. Hi, Naps. I'm about to end. Maybe people should have been better. I feel bad for the other party in the situation, but you know, people, grown adults, and they're gonna make. Oh, you're good. They're gonna make their own choices, and unfortunately, those choices will come with consequences. But for me, like. Right, Joni. Right. And like, you got to remember that first week, he knew more than the public did, right? Before I sent in the statement, he knew everything. He knew everything as it was coming in and I was getting it. I was sending it to him, right? There is nothing that anybody, I would have left. I would have been done. You know, I would have been. There's no way I would have stayed with that situation. Mama D, it gives me more leverage for the legal side of things. You know, I'm working with. Right, Larry. It just still sucks, right? Because I really thought he'd leave. I really thought that once he knew that was the situation, I really thought he'd leave. And unfortunately, right, here's the thing. He was at that court date. So he saw that there was no attorney and still chose to stay. And that's what makes me sad because I know he was better than that. And it's sad to me that he's choosing, right, something that he was so against, you know, if that makes sense. You understand? Because a month before, if everything that I found out would have come out a month before, he would have ignored completely. So that's what's sad to me is that he knew more than the public did. And he made that choice. And that's unfortunate to me because it's going to have consequences for him. Right, exactly. And he has grown. And unfortunately, when you make these kind of decisions, it sucks. It sucks for everybody involved. when the large donor, right? The person that I have that gave her the most money is an OG of mine. She's the same person that gave the students the 10,000. That was a bad move, right? Because not only does she have me that will help her in every way I can, she's also not gonna let it go. She's not. She's one of the kindest women that I've ever come in contact with. And it's unfortunate that she trusted her with $1,000, and I agree, and this Nate, I agree. I'm not disagreeing with that. I just think that he had access to too much information to make that choice. You understand me? He had access to everything I was doing that first week. Hi, baby. Right? Why you make that you stay anyway? Way more than ever has been discussed publicly. Way more. Yeah, me too. Me too. No way. Maybe I don't know if she knows that the large donor was also. I got them all down. Maybe she doesn't know that the large donor is the same person that gave the students the money. But that was a bad move. That was a really bad move, because even though she's kind and she will do what she can to help, don't fuck her over. Don't. Nope. And that $1,000 donation is what makes it, well, it's a felony anyway because she's on probation, right? Let's not even talk about the forging the attorney's signature on a bullshit receipt. That was smart, you know? Yeah. Yikes. You know, I'm pretty sure that it is illegal in all 50 states to impersonate an attorney. Bold, you're right, but it's in the right hands now. Yikes. You know? That's crazy. To be on probation and forging a fucking attorney's signature is wild behavior. Wild behavior. Like, oh, I love, but that's progress. Right. Nope. That's crazy. That is crazy to do. Crazy to do. And even if she wants my bracelet, even if, okay, thank you, Tracy. Let's just say, so the $1,000 is a felony. One of the donors has cancer, automatic felony, no matter the amount. And then forging the attorney's signature, also a felony. Now, even though the attorney is unethical, okay, I think that people, you know, he was always on vacation, out of town, on a trial, you know, has a really big office staff, you know, somebody could have gotten you a receipt. It would have been better than what you tried to send. It would have been better than what you tried to send. Chrissy, I went above his head. I sure did. Yikes. That's the problem, is that there seems to be a lot of corruption in that town, so I had to go above everybody's head. So that's what I did. Not my problem. Hi, Krista. How's the puppy doing? Not my problem. I've never been so happy to be myself. Like, fucking, and you know what the problem is? I say it in the statement that I wrote. Hi, Linda. That, what up, sugar? I said something along the lines of the blatant disrespect of being, how did I word it? Something along the lines of probation is a gift, right? and to take that gift and blatantly disregard the rules of said gift, you know, but it's ouch, you see, huh? It's unfortunate, but not my problem, you know? It's not my problem. I've never, listen, even if I was faced with probation, I did do, what is it called? What is it called? My first arrest, I was arrested picking up 2 cases of ketamine. So I got hit with conspiracy with intent to distribute. That case, I took like a pretrial in like intervention or something. But I probably should have gone to prison. Ouch, bitch. I probably should have gone to prison. I actually just found, maybe I'll go through those. I just found my discovery file on that with my statement. Okay. I should have gone to prison at that point in time. I should have immediately gone to prison because it was dismissed. Like, it doesn't even really, it came up on one background check, but it doesn't normally come up. It was also, was it 2001? It might have been 2001. This is what she does, constant. And listen, ouch! Look. Ma'am. Oh, I bet, Krissa. Puppy's teeth. I don't know what that, oh. And here's the thing, right? It's just to me, right? If you're on probation and you're not doing the right thing, then you should not be on probation. It should be revoked and you should do your prison sentence. If you're on probation and you're still out here doing fucked up shit that you shouldn't be doing, you shouldn't be allowed on probation. Because are you really learning your lesson? No. If you're on, I would have never done something, Valpal, exactly. Those kind of things are like a trap to me. Just put me in jail. I'll just go to jail. I'll do the 60, 90 days and I'm not doing, because that kind of shit, especially if you're in active addiction, you get caught every fucking time. Every time. And that's why, that's what I really wanted to know is ma'am, I just be nice. Yeah. So I said this in a comment section not long ago when it came up. I'm a good person to have by your side, but fuck me over and She loves my bracelet, you see? Ouch. Yeah, she's crazy. We were, but I'm about to end. I meant to end like 20 minutes ago, but I got distracted. I would screw up on probation if I was in active addiction. There's no way. There's no way. I would have just been like, I'll just do the time, get it over with, and be done with it. But I've never been convicted of a crime. You know, it's never happened. Look, ow. All right, y'all. Ma'am. She's crazy. This is why I don't. Well, she's a kitten. She'll get better. Villain. Oh, I hope everybody has a good weekend. It happens to a client. I did the same thing, kinda. All right, I'm trying to. Amen. How you doing? I hope everybody has a good weekend. She's over 9 weeks. She should be chilling by now. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Try not to be a piece of shit today, you know. I hope that by the time I get it done, maybe I'll have it done by Monday. Probably not, though, because I have plans. But I'll try. All right? I hope everybody has a good day. No, you're going to fall. Sorry, y'all. She's going to rip my chair up. I hope you have a good weekend.